Trolls are buying the dip. XRP is back in action. David's trolling the BTC maxis, and of course, we're going to talk XRP price talk at the end. Oh, Senor Krabs, you don't look so good.
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
Nothing like a little bit of a flash sale to start your day off. But before we get into the news, your comments come first. Hot, spicy, naughty, relevant. Maybe I'll share it at the beginning of the next video. Vicky Snyder's being relevant. She says Chase Bank is still not crypto friendly. I hope they peel back the layers of that disgusting onion choke point 2.0. Because remember, even Brad Garlinghouse was debanked. Steve Middleton says China's economy is in the shitter. Second largest economy, and it's in the shitter. Claiming a 5% GDP growth. Where? I call BS. Ooh, hot take there. Sandman Live says, according to Elon, among other sources, DeepSeek is actually using 50,000 illegal NVIDIA chips that they're not reporting. Changes things quite a bit. Yeah, I don't believe China's claims that they were able to do it for so cheap. Bitcoin's at 101,983. ETH is 3171. XRP is at 303, while XLM's at 40 cents. BNB's getting close to that 700 mark, while ADA's floating around at 93. ICP fans are at $8.90, and HBAR fans, well, guess what? You're back at it, 31.4. MicroStrategy's buying the dip for the second time in a week. Okay, look, whales do not care about any of this stuff. They are just buying because they know the future is going to be juicier. Michael Saylor announced today that MicroStrategy paid yet another $1.1 billion for just over 10,000 BTC, only 6 days after the last one. The firm used the recent proceeds from sales agreement to fund its purchase. They now hold 471,000 BTC. What's their average? 64,511 per BTC. So they're still deep in the green. And let me ask you, are you deep in the green with your XRP? KuCoin pleads guilty to operating an unlicensed business, paying $300 million in fines. Oh, mama, that's a lot of zeros. KuCoin, a Seychelles-based crypto exchange, pleaded guilty to operating an unlicensed money-transmitting business and agreed to pay $300 million in combined fines and forfeitures. Pekin Global Limited, one of the three entities operating as KuCoin, entered the plea on Monday in Manhattan before a U.S. District Judge Andrew Carter. The penalties consist of a $113 million fine and $184 million in forfeitures. Jeez, that is nuts. Now, KuCoin founders Chen Gan and Qi Tang were charged with conspiring to operate an unlicensed business and failing to implement any anti-money laundering programs. Both agreed deferred prosecution and will each forfeit $2.7 million. Whoa, baby. Real quick, do you think any of the new rules that are going to be coming out of the SEC are going to change the KYC, AML stuff? Or do you think that's just going to be staying ironclad? Schwartz's troll in the BTC maxis. And yo, I have never seen so much hate from the maxis before as I have seen since these last couple of weeks. Ripple CTO reveals BTC's maxis' biggest fears. That's right, their biggest fear is what? Who's gonna lobby for them? I mean, yeah, you got your sailors and you got your riots and all that kind of stuff, but who's the owner of BTC? Who's the company behind BTC that can, leverage the government a little bit? Addressing the attacks on XRP by BTC maxis, Schwartz highlighted the discomfort of certain groups with the push for equitable regulatory treatment across the sector. Schwartz stated, "We started pushing for a level playing field where the government doesn't play favorites. That's always what the maxis feared the most." Now, what's interesting about that is, remember, if we didn't have companies like Ripple and others out there lobbying for a broader crypto, asset basket for the United States, what would happen? And do you really think the United States should get into BTC? We don't know who created it. What if it is China, right? What if it's China that created it and all of a sudden we're just lining up their pockets? That would be messed up AF. But we know who created XRP, we know who created XLM, ADA, and we know who controls them. So maybe going with the option where you have a bit more control is what people want to do. Volume for the crypto markets, bonkers. $200 billion. Holy crap, Klaus, today's video sure has a lot of zeros. And heroes, which are you watching? And speaking of heroes, heroes hit the subscribe and like button, and they also hit the notification bell so they don't miss out. XRP's right now back at it. $174 billion market cap, sitting at 303. Volume is mind-blowing, up 419%. Whoa, 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 halftime show. No. Why couldn't it have been up 420%? Screw it, let's round up. XRP's volume is absolutely mind-blowing, up 420%. Nice. Meet me there, Elon, at $16.16 billion. Yeah, there were some definite sales that you could have gobbled up this morning. But like I said, I wasn't worried about the move. And in fact, look, XRP is almost where it was, 24 hours ago, down only 0.8% in one day. So for a lot of you out there thinking that the sky was falling, that we're all going to go wash away into the ocean, girlfriend, it's looking even better. Why? Because some of you out there were able to buy the dip. Sailor's buying the dip. Shit, Sailor doesn't care. He's buying the dip, he's buying the tip, and no, I was going to say he's going to buy drinks for all of us, but no, I don't think Sailor's going to be doing that. But the candlesticks for XRP showed the story that we were talking about. Overreaction from the market turning into a buying opportunity. For those of you that are new to this, seriously, this is normal for crypto. For you veteran traders out there and veteran hodlers out there, we've been chiseled by this and we're not affected by it. We saw this as opportunities just like many of you did. But the volatility of crypto provides what? It provides options. Lots of options to add, lots of options to play short term, and lots of options to what? Play the market volatility. And that's what I've been talking about here over the last several months, ever since we heard about Trump winning the election, is that you're going to have tons and tons of volatility out there. Senior Krabs, you really don't look good, my guy. And yes, that volatility is giving you out there opportunities. Now, look at this when I zoom out. All right, healthy test at the $3 mark. How long until we get to that 3.10 mark where we've been floating around here over the last couple weeks? This did not last long. You only had a couple hours to snag XRP at a 10% discount. And remember, we're still way above where we were, everyone, since the beginning of the year. Because remember, January 1st, we were right at $2 XRP. So our second test right now of breaching $3 has happened. And this was a much stronger test of that support. Saw it earlier on the 19th of January going into the 20th. And now again, we saw it this morning, early morning for me. And both times we've been able to bounce back. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking, but bro, look at this. We kind of see a little bit of a downward pattern overall here. Yeah, because the news was super hot 13th through the 17th when we rocketed back up to $3. Then we had some sideways action, and now we're waiting for Jerome Powell and the Fed. And hopefully JP and the Fed does not PP in our Cheerios. And by the way, the 28th is going to be a big day for XRP and Ripple fans, as Garlinghouse is going to be going to X, talking about the future and the big plans. So check that out tomorrow. I believe it's 10:30 a.m. Eastern time on the 28th. On X Spaces. But like I said this morning, wasn't worried about this move because the entire market, and I'm not just talking crypto, stocks, etc., all were on sale. Now, if it was just XRP that tanked, that would scare me. And then I would be sharing with you a different news story. But when you see the entire global market pull down based on some China bullshit, well, that's why I wasn't worried, and that's why I shared the news with you as fast as I could. And remember, my job is to bring you the news, whether it's good or bad, happy or sad, so that you can make the best decision. I see Mr. Krabs bought the dip, and in fact, he did a little bit of shopping with the profits that he made. What he bought, well, I'm not going to share it with you because that'd be very naughty, and YouTube would probably get mad at me. Oh, Senior Krabs, you don't look so hot. But the market now is looking better as we're starting to claw our way back. And honestly, the thing with China, it's all about power struggles and money. And most of you are right, and that's why I shared the comments. I don't believe anything that China says. In fact, I look at China this way. Hi, I have a 1-foot dog. No, China, you have pequeño dong. Seriously, they overestimate everything. They did it with the Olympics. They did it with the economy. They did it with the GDP. They did it with all the Rona stats. Oh, yeah, that's right. You remember that when they were like, oh, yeah, no deaths, no, yeah, yeah. See, as crypto veterans, a lot of us are able to look through this stuff and we're able to see the opportunities that exist. Now, for me, I gotta be honest. The big thing that I do whenever a crash or a slide or a correction, whatever you want to call it, happens, the first thing I do is check to see if it's the entire sector. And then I go that step further. I zoom out and I go, well, wait a minute. Okay, is it just crypto or is it other things? Are stocks having problems too? Is it this? Is it this? Is it this? Yeah, exactly. You want to look out at the whole thing. And that's what told me not to freak out today, was seeing that everything, like stock markets across the globe, had problems along with what? Along with crypto. Now, if XRP itself had an issue, then yes, I would totally be worried about that. But it wasn't. It was everything. So no worries. People are able to gobble up a little bit of here and there. And the best part about it is what, everyone? Some of you out there were able to buy the dip. Some of you out there were able to buy the dip and sell and make a little bit of short-term moolah. And some even commented, hey, I bought stocks as well. YOLO, my guys and gals. Now, in terms of, the $300 million fine, hey, it is what it is. I just kind of wonder, though, how this is all going to be different when the new SEC's rules kick in. Are they going to work on KYC AML stuff, or are they going to leave that in place? Because, again, if crypto's not money, do we really have to do KYC AML stuff? I don't know. I just kind of wonder if that's something from the old SEC that might get modified during this new regime, because we've already seen SAB 121 get revoked and replaced with 122. Now, I've got a big dinner to attend to tonight, a little bit of a celebration. Whoa, buddy, you're looking juicy. Either way, I gotta go. Have a great rest of your day, and of course, choo-choo, bitches.